Some fights start with loud talk and big claims.
Soft. Be careful. You're soft. Be careful.
The fighters boast and brag like they can't be beaten. But when the fight starts, things can change fast.
Is Opaloo and going to the body.
The ones who talk too much often end up on the floor. In this video, we'll look at some fights where the cocky ones got put in their place. Aragilei versus Choi Hong Man. During the pre-fight face-off, Aragilei mocked the towering Choi, igniting tension. Once the fight began, Aragilei came out swinging wildly like a real-life Kung Fu Panda.
케이지 중앙 쪽에서 멈춰선 두 선수입니다.
Using his size and power, Choi quickly neutralized the flurry and dropped Aragilei with a clean knockout blow, ending the spectacle in style. Kudratillo Abduka Korov versus Charles Manuchi. On March 25, 2017, Zimbabwean boxer Charles Manuchi defended his WBC welterweight silver title against Kudratillo Abduka Korov from Uzbekistan in Singapore. Before the fight, Manuchi confidently claimed he wouldn't let a less experienced boxer like Abduka Korov become champion.
Boxer like me, but I'm a champion. I've got the history. I always protect WBC. I don't allow a boxer who have less than 10 fights to be a champion of the world. Never, 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 never. You must work hard for it.
But the match told a different story. In just one round, Abduka Korov knocked Manuchi down twice and won the fight, becoming the new WBC silver welterweight champion. Hutchinson walked into that ring like a man on a mission, talking big, moving slick, and ready to prove he was the next big thing out of Scotland. The man was so confident, you'd think he already had the belts hanging in his living room.
What do you see when you see him?
I see a little munchkin. A little hairy-faced munchkin, that's what I see. But listen, he'll be coming to win one, he'll be coming to do his thing, but unfortunately he's facing against me and he's going to go wrong, isn't he? I'm going to do what I'm going to do in the ring anyway. It don't make no difference to me. You know what I mean? I'm going to say the same thing. He's a little bin man, he's a little troll.
Listen, I'm more than ready. I'm as ready as ever. I'm ready to become the next super middleweight Commonwealth and British champ.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Willie the Hurricane Hutchinson.
And, to be fair, for the first few rounds, he looked sharp.
His combination, yeah, lovely shot underneath there with the uppercut, and he's controlling things. Look, we've been allowed to work with that jab.
Clark ate every fancy punch like they were appetizers before the main course. He just kept walking forward, completely unfazed.
In the second minute of the second round, he's dominating.
Then in round 5, Clark decided enough was enough. He detonated a bomb that erased all of Hutchinson's confidence and half his balance.
Hutchinson at it up, and the man from Halesowen is having his moments. He's got him.
The ref waved it off, and just like that, the undefeated prodigy became a "What happened?" headline.
What
What a performance from Len Clark. We said at the start of the contest, you can't write this fella off. He's hard, he's tough, he's going to come to win.
Therefore, your winner, and now both the British and Commonwealth Super Middleweight Champion, Lennox Dangerous Clark.
Anthony Fowler walked into the fight against Scott Fitzgerald like a man already writing his victory speech. He promised domination, flashed the throat-slit gesture at the face-off, and acted like he was about to headline his own coronation ceremony.
All that talk, Scott, that's all you got to say, son. I think I can win.
Okay, boys, if I call big, you take one step back.
However, Fitzgerald settled into the fight nicely in the middle rounds, giving his opponent a bit of trouble.
Hit back the head of Fitzgerald as he sits in front of him, and he's got a sneaky, sharp jab. He's faster than you think, Fowler. It's now a little bit more. Take David Caldwell, his coach's advice, and just snap the jab out and try and relax. But it's in Fowler's nature.
But in round 9, Fitzgerald was forced to survive as Fowler went for the finish.
And Fitzgerald is backed up, and another uppercut, and again, and Fitzgerald is rocking around the ring in the 9th round.
Well, this is a great burst from Anthony Fowler. It all starts with that uppercut.
Fitzgerald weathered the storm and returned in round 10 to score a knockdown. Fowler got up, but Fitzgerald claimed a split decision win to extend his unbeaten record and hand Fowler his first loss.
It's been a road for him, but he has withstood. Madman Fitzy! Scott Fitzgerald! Scott Fitzgerald wins the day!
Following a devastating loss to Canelo Alvarez, Amir Khan took the longest layoff of his career. He returned to the ring in April 2018 to face Lo Greco. Many questioned whether Khan had what it took to compete as an elite, including Lo Greco, who mocked him for his previous loss. However, Lo Greco took things too far when he talked about Khan's personal life and family.
You go out and you tweet to the heavyweight champion of the world that he can have your leftovers. You know, I want to be in a dogfight. Does he want to be in a dogfight? I don't know if it's in. And you know what happened? When you pursue your career after you've been knocked out several times, it only gets worse.
Khan knew he had to make him pay for his trash talking. From the opening bell, Khan attacked Lo Greco and knocked him down in just 15 seconds.
Straight away. And it's right.
Lo Greco immediately got up and tried to dismiss Khan's power. However, he got clipped again, and the fight was over in just 39 seconds. Roy Jones Jr. is undoubtedly one of the best pugilists in recent times, but before his second meeting with Antonio Tarver, Jones did a lot of trash talking and showboating.
You know, he can talk, he can call names, he can do all that. That's not why I'm kicking his ass. I'm gonna kick his ass because I told him a long time ago I'm gonna kick his ass when we get to the top.
Hell yeah, I'll fight you. I don't care about who you are. I'll fight you any day, anytime, anywhere. I don't care. So he kept on begging and begging and begging. Now he get it. Here I come. And he better be ready to come next Saturday because I'm coming to get mine back. And I ain't caring about them times I'm coming to get mine just cause I'm Roy and I still rule this. Understand? I run this around here, not nobody else.
Jones had won a closely contested decision in their first meeting, but appeared to have lost his speed and reflexes. Jones started as the aggressor in the opening round, with Tarver seemingly taking his time and looking for the right opportunity to strike.
The fight right in the middle of the ring where he has an advantage.
Jones tries to come back with a right to the body and a right upstairs and another right to the middle of the belly.
Jones continued as the aggressor in round 2, but the fight ended abruptly midway through the round as Tarver nailed Jones with a hard counterpunch attack.
There's a fight between supporters in the ring, and our cameraman, Gordy Sager's gone down.
Trying to avoid punches and never taking a lot of punches. When he gets nailed with a big punch, that's what can happen.
David Lemieux versus Gary O'Sullivan. David Lemieux and Gary O'Sullivan met in a WBA middleweight eliminator bout. At the press conference, Gary O'Sullivan trash-talked David Lemieux, calling him names and promising to smash his head.
Murphy's Boxing, Tom Loeffler and Triple G Promotions for putting on this magnificent event. It's great to be here. What is that? Smell that? I think I smell fear. And this little grease ball here. I just passed him in the corridor there. I think I can smell a bit of shit as well. He wants to shit himself. Took all I had in my resolve, my discipline, not to smash her head in right there in the lobby.
He mocked Lemieux during the face-off too.
Spike O Sullivan. We have any Irish in the house? Ireland! Where is Canada? Oh, they want to go right now. Save it for the ring, gentlemen. Tomorrow night, HBO, pay-per-view, live from T-Mobile. Make some noise, Las Vegas!
But once the fight started, Lemieux didn't waste time. Less than a minute into the first round, he landed a powerful left hook that knocked O'Sullivan out cold.
Part of his plan. And down goes O'Sullivan. Maybe for the first time of his pro career. In the eyes, and saw he wasn't there. So
here we take
there's
a
the
look.
jab
Lemieux
that
turns
lands.
his face.
Oh, perfect.
He sees the shot on the inside. He doesn't even look at it. He just throws to that hook.
Touch the chin.
You know
right
the way
there. As soon as he felt that jab land, he uncorked that left hook.
Well, you
and
know the one thing
goes down.
right? The way to beat a hook's with a hook. The way to beat the right hand, the right hand. So it's almost the same punch as the counter of the counter. So he was throwing a jab somewhat, and Lemieux.
The referee stopped the fight immediately. Lemieux proved his power and ended the grudge match quickly.
Spike O'Sullivan has no idea where he's at. David Lemieux said, I'm going to make him pay. You know what, Kevin? It's almost like O'Sullivan measured himself for that, to eat that left hook. He put the stiff left.
This mountain of a man is Geronimo dos Santos, better known in the fight world as the Chef, and he walked into this matchup fully prepared to turn Vyacheslav Datik into a perfectly seasoned Slavic roast. Looked like he had tonight's dinner already planned. But that's when reality stepped in and slapped the menu out of his hands because Datik isn't a normal human being. He's a walking hazard warning. A malfunctioning laboratory experiment wrapped in gloves. At the press conference, these two weren't exchanging insults. They were basically giving medical professionals new reasons to worry. And then the bell rang. Datik didn't start the fight, he launched it. He sprinted at Dos Santos like a loose industrial machine someone forgot to unplug. The chef realized the kitchen was closed, dinner was canceled, and he had absolutely no intention of staying in there another second. Michael Venom Paige was busy dancing mid-fight like it was a talent show, not a cage fight.
Becoming welterweight champion in the other semifinal. It's a good idea, but he needs to be very careful. It's all about Lima and Paige. Charmer's going to try to mesmerize and hypnotize Lima,
But Douglas Lima wasn't impressed. One clean shot later, MVP's dance ended flat on the canvas.
his father who died on Boxing Day last year. Lima looking to collect a data before collecting that elbow. The takedown is secured. Showing already John in the way he reacts, although he got staggered. And there's a jumping attack by Paige.
Advantage right now. Douglas is he's not quite at 100%.
Oh, and there. What a shot by Lima! Mamma mia! Douglas Lima has just defeated Michael Venom Paige in impressive fashion.
In Karate Combat Season 3, Vitaly Certan stepped in to fight Davis Ferreras, only to realize the man wasn't there for combat. He was there to turn the pit into a discount circus, where every taunt came free with extra clown behavior.
I just want them kicking the head like that. It's easy. Oh, look at that. He ducked again. He's doing the crane.
Oh, nice little axe kick to the body. Some gamesmanship.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Me if it was 1 round apiece right now.
But then, round 4 arrived, and Vitali finally clocked in for cleanup duty, launching a head kick so sharp it sliced straight through Ferreras' daily supply of clown energy.
That knockout, because it came in the middle of a flurry.
Boom! Look at the back of the head.
So he used his face with his eyes. He looked down.
And reminded everyone that no amount of showboating can protect your chin when the real fight shows up. In Coliseum Combat 25, Robert Marrow walked in looking like a man who solves problems with chaos, while Jonathan Ivey showed up with the confidence of someone who's tapped half the Midwest with leg locks. But Marrow quickly figured out that his opponent hadn't shown up to fight. He'd shown up to run his mouth. Marrow treated Ivey's ribs like they owed him money, driving knees into his body until the leg lock monster looked more like a please stop monster. By round 3, Ivey was folding from body shots, and the ref stepped in before Marrow turned him into a full-time cautionary tale. Juan Diaz started fast, using his youth and pressure to push Marquez around in the early rounds.
3 body shots from Marquez.
Between a younger and older fighter.
To hit Marquez for the most part. That's up. What a big left hook by Diaz. Marquez trying to fire back. Lands a right cross and a left hook. Round 1 is an all-out war.
Diaz even tried showing off after the bell, but Marquez didn't bite.
And they taunt each other. With the sole exception of his 1 loss in the Campbell fight. Yes, and I don't think he's going to do that. They did wait again. Big left hook. Staggers Marquez. Marquez in trouble. In the round. Jabbing and hunting. Marquez going to the body and coming back all at once. But he's looked really good in the first couple rounds. Just as good sometimes. Good right hand by Marquez.
By round 9, the veteran's experience took over. Marquez landed a huge uppercut, followed by a crushing right hand that ended the fight.
May ultimately be the winner in the fight. On our competitor network, Showtime. Uppercut, uppercut.
Hit with his mouth open since the 3rd round.
And he's supposedly the stronger man.
And he's hurt.
A huge uppercut. Down goes Diaz. 35 seconds to go. A very brave Juan Diaz. What he's going to do. And look at Marquez go to the body. Look at him go to the body and try to set up the finish. And what a right hand. And that will be that.
What you just saw was a really good young fighter knocked out by a great...
Road Tang, the Iron Man of Muay Thai, thought Tenshin's punches were just friendly taps. But Tenshin fired back with shinobi precision, landing blistering combos and pushing Road Tang to the brink. The fight was a war, both refusing to quit. In the end, Tenshin's skill edged out Road Tang, taking a brutal, unanimous decision.
선수들, 바로 이번 주 준비에 入ります。
knockout NASCAR.
Ryan Charlton promised to knock out Adam Azim.
He's young, there's a hell of a lot of pressure on his shoulders. I'm a man. This is man versus boy. I just don't believe he's got this chin.
Let's see if you can hit me first, so.
Pint-sized power, mate. Pint-sized power will get you.
But instead, Azim turned the script upside down, dropping him twice in round 1 and finishing the job in round 2.
That makes, or can make, a massive difference. Azim looking to meet with
the body. It's not like a knockout shot.
The artillery, particularly early on, it comes a massive surprise to him. Good shot there, though.
That hurt him, that.
Still,
not steady here, nigh here for Ryan Charlton, organised. It's the jab from the waist, plants it down the middle. And the right hand for the Charlton is just hanging on. The down he goes again.
He's very much on the front foot. He hide behind a rock, stand in the tall grass, do something, but stay out in the open, and the right hand comes over the top, and down he goes. He opened out, threw a left hook himself, but the right hand just came in over the top of it, something we picked up on in that.
Turns out the man versus boy fight ended with the boy giving the man a bedtime story. Alan Babick strutted into the ring like a man possessed, screaming, flexing, and promising the crowd a savage performance. He called himself the Savage. After all, the plan was to destroy Lucas Rosanski and walk out with that shiny new WBC Bridgerweight belt.
My preparation for this fight were amazing, and I'm coming to your city in the best shape I was ever in my whole entire life. So if Lucas Rosanski beats me at this shape, that's it for me. You know, this is the best shape of my life. This is all I have.
We are fighting for a WBC Bridgerweight title, so I think I'm a little past that talking on the press conference. Although I would like some. Savage would like some, I hope.
Introducing the one, the only, Alan the Savage Babick.
But karma must have been sitting ringside that night because the Savage got savagely humbled. The moment the bell rang, Rosanski didn't even wait for the national anthem to fade in his head. He charged straight at Babick like a man trying to end the fight before the popcorn got cold. He got up, looking like a man who just realized his Netflix subscription had expired mid-series. But Rosanski wasn't done. He smelled blood and unleashed a flurry so violent it could have been mistaken for a war crime. The referee saw enough. Babick, who had promised a savage performance, got one, just not from the side he expected. Alexander Povetkin versus Mahmoud Char. Mahmoud Char let his emotions flare early in the fight, landing punches on Alexander Povetkin even after the bell at the end of both the first and second rounds. Char, clearly frustrated, even taunted Povetkin to hit him harder after absorbing some solid punches. But in round 7, Povetkin gave him exactly what he asked for, a brutal combination that sent Char crashing flat on his back, silencing the showboating with a devastating knockout. British rivals Chris Eubank Jr. and Liam Smith met for the first time in January 2023. During the build-up to the contest, Eubank showed no respect for his opponent and talked down on him at every opportunity.
The bad guy is back. The bad guy is back. He never cheats, he never lies, he never cuts any corners. But he's still the bad guy. Isn't that incredible?
He knows my chin is superior to his. So when you look at it like that, how can he beat me? He doesn't throw more punches than me. He's not tougher than me. He's not quicker than me. He's not stronger than me.
Okay, James, you know the rules. Obey my commands the whole time. Defend yourselves the whole time. Don't go and touch cops.
The fight was fairly even, with both men having moments of success. But in round 4, the underrated Smith caught Eubank flush, sending him crashing to the canvas. Eubank got up but was all over the place like a drunk man stumbling around in the dark. Following months of trash-talking, bitter rivals Andrei Mkyovich and Alex Hanan had a grudge match in June 2021. The bad blood reached a boiling point when both men met face-to-face during the press conference.
Dwayne, I don't know. We'll see what he's gonna. Whatever he does, I'll just, he's gonna do what he's gonna do, man. I'll do what I do,
Yeah, but like, I respect what he's done, but as a person, you can't respect him, man. He's a chump, like a fucker, and
Alex Sweetheads Hanan!
Just before the start of the fight, Hanan landed a cheap shot on Mkyovich, who remained calm despite the provocation.
Listen, mate. Don't do that again. Don't get disqualified. You understand? Don't.
Mkyovich put on a boxing masterclass and punished Hanan with his precise attacks.
1, 2, and 3. And Hanan just stayed up. Covers up now. Great hand speed, Mkyovich.
In round 2, Mkyovich forced Hanan to take a knee.
Good hook there from Mkyovich, and down goes Hanan. Massive left hook from Andrei Mkyovich.
Hanan quickly got up, but was sent down moments later.
Nice right hand it is too, Alex Hanan.
Yeah, it was a beautiful round. He's landed 2 or 3 times this round.
The brave challenger rose to his feet once again, but was no match for Mkyovich, who forced his stoppage in the second round.
He wobbles back up.
35 seconds to finish.
And he takes another shot and more. And here they come, and there's the stoppage. And it's a victory for the Russian Kiwi.
Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois. Anthony Joshua challenged Daniel Dubois for the IBF.
Yeah, as you was asking for, Barry.
During a heated pre-fight interview, Joshua disrespected Dubois. Dubois remained composed, vowing to let his fists do the talking.
Ready to fight. Both of you have said that as well. Both of you said exactly the same thing.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
But let's wait till the 21st.
Yeah, not in me in the middle.
If he wants to swing, go. Let's go now.
Shut up, relax. Relax.
If you want to go now, let's go.
Relax.
If you want to go now, let's go.
Chair across your face. Don't.
No,
Don't disrespect me on my life.
No, man.
I want this little boy. Don't disrespect me, bro.
Good. No.
Know who the this guy thinks.
No.
We'll do it with me.
No.
It's good. Take disrespect lightly, Dan.
It's good.
In the ring,
Daniel Dubois knocks out.
the face-off between Jake Paul and Ben Askren got physical.
Jake thinks he's a high-level boxer. I think he's fairly delusional. I guess we'll find out.
I think he's terrible. Like, nothing he's done so far to this point has been intelligent or creative. I think his intelligence level and his maturity level is that of a middle schooler.
But all that pushing and trash talk didn't help Askren at all. When the fight started, Jake ended it in less than 1 round, faster than it takes to microwave popcorn.
So we ain't filling out no application. Ethic and the fact that he did everything he asked. And you know what already?
I think they'll start kissing. That's what I'm here for.
Oh, rib. Bang! Right to the motherfucking head.
He's a fucking
money, Jake. Get my motherfucking money, Jake. Get my motherfucking money, Jake. Get my motherfucking money, Jake. Finish him. What a finish him. And this one is over. Jake Paul. Has finished up.
Povetkin has been hit by some MMA folks and not gone down. That was a beautiful
Edison Certan started the fight strong, even knocking Mkyovich down early.
Wow. Just that flow. Looked like he was going to slip, put the left hand down the tubes. He's using the shoulder roll, but I would suggest he goes to using his lead hand.
Mkyovich, but now he's just settling down. And he is now going to make his statement. Here he goes. Catches him on the rope. Left, right, left.
But then came this dirty shot.
Tying him up. Waiting.
Oh! Can't do that. Can't do that. He's waiting for the break. 3-1 on the break.
However, as the rounds progressed, Mkyovich took control.
Second round, how good it is. Then he can follow with a shot like that.
Nice little head work.
In round 5, he finished the job with a knockout, proving why he was the champion.
The ropes, punching himself out of the ropes, and he's dropped him. And he's dropped him good.
Certan's still showing plenty of moxie there. He's a couple of rights hand.
He's got him stuck on the ropes.
Closely.
And Certan's down. It's over. It's done. Mkyovich gets the job done.
Jorge Luis Gonzalez strutted into the ring that night like he'd already written Riddick Bowe's obituary. He wouldn't shut up during the build-up, calling Bowe soft, stupid, and promising to end his career. The guy was talking like he'd already won the fight, just forgot to actually do it.
That was the amateurs. This is a different ball game now.
8 years later, they remain mortal enemies. Minutes from now, they meet again.
But when the bell rang, reality hit harder than Bowe's right hand, and that's saying something.
And he'll see something entirely different tonight. Big right hand over the top by Bowe, glancing blow. The counter-punching style could really operate to Gonzalez's advantage. Hard right hand by Bowe. Gonzalez wobbled into the ropes.
From round 1, Bowe treated Gonzalez like a noisy neighbor who needed to be evicted immediately. Every punch was a reply to weeks of trash talk, and Gonzalez's cocky grin slowly melted into please make it stop mode.
According to Jorge Luis Gonzalez, whoever knocked him down. But he's on the verge of going down right now as Riddick Bowe deals the right hands in round 1.
Riddick Bowe doing an excellent job, but you just don't want to follow a puncher. This guy can throw one of those wild looping punches and drop you. It's time to work his left jab. Good shot.
All right, we step back. Come on. Hey.
By round 6, the arrogance had been fully beaten out of him. Bowe cornered the big mouth, uncorked a brutal right hand, and folded Gonzalez like a cheap lawn chair at a family barbecue.
There it goes. That should do it. That should do it. That's the first time Gonzalez has been down as a pro. Another terrific right hand shot for Riddick Bowe.
This little magician named Ezra Aragilei walked in like he'd unlocked the cheat codes for boxing. And the moment the bell rang, Ezra kept acting like he was invincible, hands down, chin up, taunting Whitaker like he'd already won the fight in his dreams.
He's playing him at his own game.
But Whitaker had seen enough. He started punching Ezra so cleanly, it looked like he was fast-forwarding through Ezra's entire boxing career.
It's a good left hand to the body from Whitaker, and then again just manages to about to complete a...
When the swagger ran out, Ezra switched to Plan Z. Cheap shots, dirty moves, and every trick in the Desperate Fighter handbook. Whitaker didn't flinch. He just turned the ring into a personal workshop and rebuilt Ezra's attitude one punch at a time.
He got through and put a big dent in him. He's just about going to make it through to the final.
By the end, Ben didn't just win. He spiritually rebooted Ezra and sent him home with a lifetime subscription to humility. On May 30th, 2014, Alexander Povetkin faced Manuel Char for the vacant WBC International Heavyweight title in Luzhniki Sports Palace, Moscow, Russia. But the moment the bell rang, Povetkin started treating him like overdue property tax, collecting with interest, penalties, and late fees to the face. Char tried to look brave, but every time Povetkin slipped inside, you could see his soul buffering in real time. By the middle rounds, Char's swagger had packed its bags and quietly left the arena, leaving his chin to negotiate the consequences. And then round 7 hit. Povetkin downloaded the final update. A left-right-left combo detonated on Char's face so violently that he fell flat like someone unplugged his controller mid-game. Sam Eggington defended his WBC International Welterweight title against former 2-division world champion Paulie Malignaggi. The tension was clear from the weigh-in.
You're gonna get fucked up all night!
Even during the fight, Malignaggi kept taunting.
Right hand again from Eggington, and he's showing the chin that we always know he's had, but he has come unstuck against Sean Porter. And what a fight that was.
Great. Spencer McCracken in his corner and keep this high work rate up.
Good right hand from Eggington.
See that Malignaggi really was a fantastic boxer, and the movement and the trickiness which he's doing here.
Didn't he, a bear fight, but he showed that character aiming for that big right hand. This is where he began to really get to.
But in round 8, Eggington silenced him with a huge shot that dropped Malignaggi for good.
Looking shots from Eggington, who seems to just... There you go.
And down goes Malignaggi in the 8th. He's not going to make it. Paulie Malignaggi's been knocked out here. That's a big win for Sam Eggington.
To the stomach, there it is.
Beautiful body shot.
Shot landed, and you see it took the wind straight away out of Paulie Malignaggi, and he's on the floor here.
Nong O versus Aliverdi Ramazanov was supposed to be a chess match of Muay Thai styles, but Ramazanov walked in like the taller kid at school, thinking height equals invincibility. To his credit, he overwhelmed the champion with his long range. Though he gained enough confidence, Ramazanov started taunting and showboating like a circus clown. Then round 3 arrived, and Nong O activated veteran mode. And then came the shovel hook, a body shot so nasty it looked like Nong O was trying to repossess Ramazanov's internal organs. It was the perfect reminder that reach might win you round 1, but timing, violence, and Lumpini legend status win you the night.
10, 1, bantamweight, Muay Thai, champion of the world!
Cat. I want the cat that's won, basically, and everybody, the whole world knows that Ferreras won that fight. I want Ferreras next. I'm gonna knock him out, and I'm gonna make history. And bring it back to Sheffield, bring it back to England. Whoop, there it is.
This classic matchup, British star Naseem Hamed and Mexico's Marco Antonio Barrera met for the lineal featherweight championship. Naseem made an extravagant ring entrance that lasted for several minutes.
So good. Everything he brings to the ring, all the showbiz, all the extravagance, he then backs it all up in the ring, and that's what's made him a great fighter.
However, once the fight started, Naseem soon found that his unorthodox style was ineffective against Barrera, who landed clean shots and circled away.
His own reason, there's the left hook again, and then walking into it a bit, getting caught. Right hand a little bit low from Ferreras. Hamed coming back with a good left hook.
Despite being unable to land any significant offense, Nazim began showboating, but his goading and taunting only led to more punishment.
Walking forward, but can't walk on. Manny Stewart, he wants Hamed now to abandon the boxing. He wants him to go out. There's the exchange. Hamed, a little one on the break.
Ferreras outboxed and outclassed Nazim and won the fight by a unanimous decision victory, giving Nazim his only career loss.
He's taking a bit of frustrations out there.
Marco Antonio Barrera.
Justice is done. No complaint from Hamed, and he couldn't have any.
In September 2022, Peter Mkyovich took on Brazilian MMA veteran Zuluzinho. Zuluzinho attempted to impose his massive size on Mkyovich, but the bold fighter remained unfazed.
И вашему вниманию наш гость из Бразилии в отличном настроении.
Seeing that Mkyovich was not scared of him, Zuluzinho decided to showboat to cause his opponent to make mistakes. However, Zuluzinho was too sluggish and presented a massive target for Mkyovich to hit.
Петр, тут натыкается на движение грузовика, и в итоге приходится уже образом на тот же север-юг. У Петра могут быть проблемы. Вот сейчас идет на треугольник.
With seconds left in the first round, Mkyovich connected with a nasty kick out of nowhere, followed by a combination that sent Zuluzinho crashing down.
Роняет! Нокаут, причем нокаут просто 1000%, потому как Зулузиньо упал лицом вперед. Это глубочайший нокаут на самом деле.
Naoya Inoue versus Warlito Paredes. Naoya Inoue defended his WBO World Superflyweight title against Warlito Paredes in Tokyo, Japan. Paredes tried to act tough by dropping his hands and making fun of Inoue every time he got hit, but that plan didn't work. In the second round, Inoue knocked him down against the ropes. Paredes got up, but Inoue didn't let him recover. He landed a strong right hand and two big left hooks, knocking Paredes down again and ending the fight. The hype for Canelo Alvarez versus Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. was insane. Two proud Mexican warriors, one ring, and enough trash talk to fill a telenovela marathon. Chavez Jr. strutted around like a prince claiming his father's crown, promising to expose Canelo and bring back Mexican pride.
He put away, 164.5, because he thinned and he sacrificed me for my weight.
Canelo, ¿quieres pelear con Triple G? ¿Qué le echo el pollo?
But when the bell rang, the only thing getting exposed was Chavez's defense. Canelo came out sharp, fast, and mean, like a surgeon operating on a mannequin. Every punch landed clean.
Take that position, and there's some looking a little squinty. Man, working with Junior for the first time.
For 12 long rounds, Canelo turned the Mexican War into a masterclass in domination. When it was all over, Canelo looked untouched, hair perfect, gloves barely scuffed, while Chavez looked like he'd just survived a 12-round cardio test.
Canelo Alvarez, 20,000. Turn!
performance.
And you know it. You hit me, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Watch the speed, watch the agility, watch the power. I ain't no joke. My name is Big Green. Now you heard my fight. Watch my smoke.
Mitch Green showed up to the fight like he'd already written Tyson's obituary, talking big and acting like he was about to expose the kid from Brooklyn. But the real mystery was how he planned to survive that face-first beating.
We showed you here on HBO that between Larry Holmes and Michael Spinks. Round one, Mikey got jab in his face and not be intimidated.
Green tried to use his height, but his main defensive strategy quickly turned into Olympic-level hugging.
Right in front of his man. Now we see some head movement, so he's able to throw quicker shots. There's the left hook I was talking about. And he did draw a warning from Luis Rivera, the referee, about holding. Green's in trouble. Those good left hooks, solid left hook. The left hook of Mike Tyson can be learned in talking to some of the people he fought. Look at here. Just laughing at him.
By round 6, the crowd wasn't watching the fight anymore. They were keeping score of how many times Green's gum shield got launched into orbit.
Here again. Oh, what a left hand. Tyson's arms are short, so it was a more determined. Another day in the classroom. Big left hand to end things.
Green did make it to the final bell, but it wasn't a badge of honor. It was more like surviving a hurricane by duct taping yourself to a palm tree. Marco Huck versus Oleksandr Usyk. In 2017, Oleksandr Usyk faced Marco Huck in the World Boxing Super Series Cruiserweight Tournament in Berlin, Germany. During the face-off, Huck shoved Usyk and swore at him in Russian. But Usyk got the last laugh. Once the fight began, he dominated from the start, landing clean shots and showing superior skill.
Gum shield in that maniacal grin that he possesses, and that hard left hand has caused Hook to become just a little bit disorganized. Now more left hand success, downstairs and upstairs from Oleksandr Usyk. But it's Usyk who's getting the better of those exchanges, because his success is more sustained and more. It was he who, from my vantage point, had the better of it. Some of the action from that fourth round, racking left hand, and that preceded a fantastic combination. Uppercut through the middle, hooks around the corner.
In the 10th round, the referee stopped the fight, giving Usyk a clear and impressive victory.
Bobbing and weaving near the ropes, that left hand to the body caused him to wilt. Again, he's trying to fight his way out of the corner. Uppercut gripping through the middle. Robert Byrd poised, taking a close look at Marco Huck. All of his strength being put to the test. Usyk working away furiously. Shots underneath. Robert Byrd has stepped in and has waved it off. In the 10th round of this contest, Oleksandr Usyk got his man going. He was relentless, continuing to find the accuracy, continuing to unload the potency of punch that of Marco Huck, causing the intervention.
In January 2023, Georg Tlatov walked into the Hype FC cage, acting like clowning was a martial art, dancing, taunting, and trying to overwhelm Shamsudinov with pure stupidity instead of punches. But Shamsudinov's rights and lefts started stamping his face with more authority than Putin signing executive orders. And then in round 2, one right hand landed exactly like a nuclear command station, deleting Tlatov from the tournament and from his own confidence in one shot. Jason King Solomon strutted into that cage like he was walking a royal red carpet. The man had the swagger of a movie star, surrounded by ring girls, flashing smiles soaking up the crowd like he owned the place. Undefeated at 4-0, he looked more like a rock concert headliner than a fighter.
Jason the elder, 29 years of age. Both fighters weighing approximately the same weight.
But on the other side stood Amitesh Chobe, calm, quiet, and built like a man who came to end fairy tales.
Welcome back, the bad boy of Indian MMA.
The bell rang. Chobe launched a right hand so perfect it could have been used in a physics lecture. Solomon's royal crown went flying. The king hit the floor like his throne had been pulled out from under him.
Amitesh Chobe is your new Super Fight League welterweight championship of the world.
Dimitri Bivol versus Malik Zinad. Zod came in cocky, refusing to respect the champion and taunting him during the fight.
It's gonna be huge. I could be world champion a long time ago, but this is the chance now to be world champion. Now I'm gonna be world champion.
He's hungry. He believes in himself, and it makes me more excited to fight him.
But Bivol
and still WBA and IBO light heavyweight champion of the world, Dimitri Bivol.
Justus Huni versus Faiga Opalu. In October 2020, Australian amateur standout Justus Huni made his pro debut in style, facing champion Faiga Opalu for the national heavyweight title.
Django comes forward.
Opalu showed early disrespect, refusing to touch gloves.
Ready to go, okay? Good luck to both of you. Touch gloves.
Okay. Well,
Huni responded with sharp jabs, slick combos, and brutal uppercuts.
Beautiful work. Oh, nice one too again. He's using his height and his range very, very well.
His quick right hands are getting through, and they're drifting down.
That's right, Opalu's waiting now. He's a bit more cautious.
Here's the highlights of the opener.
Yeah, nice left hook to the head, left hook to the body from Huni. Nice count
on Opalu.
Yeah, got through well. Huni's corner wants him to move inside, throwing the 1-2s and keeping his hands high.
Smell is Opalu and going to the body, and there's the right hand.
Despite Opalu's occasional showboating, Huni dominated every round.
And then there's an uppercut from Huni.
There was the uppercut.
Active in that round, and here's the highlights of it.
Yeah, absolutely more active. Look at them.
The punishment mounted until Opalu's corner mercifully stopped the bout in round 7. With that, Huni claimed the Australian heavyweight crown in his debut.
Yeah, he'd be getting a lot of confidence now. It looked like he had a good second win.
And now Huni gets back to punching range, but he's in.
Yeah, punching it with great ferocity. Oh, great work. Great work.
Opalu taking a lot of shots, and he's working hard, and that's a big right hand.
Taking more than he bargained for.
And
there's the towel.
Comes in.
There's the towel.
And the journey has begun.
Bullshit. Can't be faulted really for a debutant. Can't be faulted.
We thought, gee, his second win came, and when it did, it was brutal. Round 6 was outstanding, and then...
For second win, you can see obviously that he's done his work in the gym because his energy came back. And look at this, yeah.
How did he not go down, Ted?
Because he's super tough.
Shrikant Sekar versus Jason Solomon.
Hours before the event, but it was professional enough.
At Matrix Fight Night 2, flamboyant MMA star Jason Ramesh Solomon tried to rattle Shrikant Sekar with pre-fight taunts and theatrics. Michael Paige versus Richard Keeley.
And one loss from Tarver.
Richard Keeley talked big before the fight, throwing shade, shoving Michael Paige, and even flipping the middle finger mid-fight.
I bring knockouts. I knock a legitimate one-shot knockout power. We've already seen what happens when he gets hit on the chin. He goes out. He got hit with an arm punch by a static, slow Lima. And you can laugh all you want, but the evidence is there. You went out with a little chin touch already, so you can laugh all you want. I've proven that I can put people to sleep with one shot, and you've been proven that you get a little touch on your chin and you go out.
But all that swagger fell flat. Keeley lost balance and hit the canvas awkwardly, forcing the referee to step in just 2 minutes and 47 seconds into round one.
Speed is just blurring from Michael Paige. Danger in there.
Like I said, there's no threat from the bottom from a little shot to the guard.
Babick, great thinker to go with the obvious violence.
I've worked them several times. I think sometimes you're just going to let the fighters do their thing, John, when he thinks about it.
Just going to say, yeah. Opinion about that.
The trash talker got humbled, and Paige walked away with the win, cool, clean, and unbothered.
Get on something and then boom, MVP just looked.
Riley still wants a word with him in the cage.
Christopher Lovejoy versus Mahmoud Char. At the pre-fight face-off, Christopher Lovejoy refused a handshake from Manuel Char and escalated tensions by shoving him.
Listen, I'm not blinking. I'm not nervous. I'm scared. Like you talk so much.
So einmal rüber gucken. Yeah, look for the cameras. Einmal vor the cameras.
But on fight night, the tables turned. The same hand he rejected was the one that floored him.
With the bottom end of his hand for a bad punch thrown. There from Lovejoy. Oh my god, he's sloppy as all hell. This is a dude who's... I don't think he knows how to fight. Ladies and gentlemen, if I'm being honest with you, that's a good job there from Char. Put to sleep in the next two. It's a beautiful left to the body there from Char. Crying. He's crying. The big baby is to bring you some much more respectful commentary, as Lovejoy took a very painful punch there, and it somehow really hurt himself falling to his knees. This happens when you happen to be 300 pounds and you land on your knees. It's baby oiling him up. As Mahmoud Char, freakish happens here. Lovejoy is in trouble. Lovejoy with the heavy shots, but Manuel Char soaks it up, hits him with a jab, clinches with a jab, no guard there from Lovejoy. Comes for the quick one too, but Char steps off a very...
Char punished Lovejoy with ruthless precision, dismantling his opponent, and proving talk means nothing when fists do the talking.
Jab from Manuel Char, nice jab back from Lovejoy. Lovejoy's taking those jabs as though they're power shots. Overhand from Lovejoy, left hook to the body from Char, and a left hook upstairs. The right hand, and down goes Lovejoy! He's on his knees! He couldn't take it.